He knows every star and still knows you. When we look up into the heavens, words fail us. The sky stretches endlessly, filled with more stars than our minds can measure. Even the most powerful telescopes only deepen the mystery. Every discovery makes us smaller and God greater. When the James Webb Space Telescope sent back its first images, scientists expected to find something primitive, faint, young galaxies just beginning to take shape after what they believe was the Big Bang. But when they aimed it at a dark patch of sky no bigger than a grain of sand held at arm's length, the picture that returned left them speechless. What looked like nothing turned out to be everything. That tiny corner of darkness held thousands of galaxies, each containing billions of stars. What they found was not chaos, but beauty. Not randomness, but order. Massive, mature galaxies that shouldn't have existed according to their models. The deeper we looked, the clearer it became. The heavens were not obeying human prediction. They were reflecting divine design. The Bible had already said it. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. It's not that science discovered something new. It simply caught up to what the heavens have been declaring all along. But as vast as the universe is, Scripture tells us it wasn't God's main focus. Isaiah wrote, "He formed the earth and made it. He did not create it empty. He formed it to be inhabited." Isaiah 45:18. Out of everything in creation, God chose this planet as his focus, the place where his image would dwell, the stage where his plan of redemption would unfold. Then, in a single day, he filled the heavens, and God made the two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night, and the stars. Genesis 1:16. Just one day. The sun, moon, and stars, all the galaxies stretching beyond imagination, were spoken into being in a moment. And even then, light existed before the sun was ever created. On the first day, God said, "Let there be light," long before he made the sun to govern it. Ancient cultures worshiped the sun as a god, but Genesis makes something beautifully clear. The sun was given its light. It did not create it. The heavens were never meant to be worshipped. They were meant to lead us to the one who alone is worthy of it. He determines the number of the stars. He gives to all of them their names. Psalm 147:4. 200 billion trillion stars, and he knows every one by name. Across human history, scholars estimate that roughly 30,000 languages have existed. If each language had 1,000,000 unique words, that's 30 billion total words. Even if every language that ever existed used every word ever spoken, humanity could only name one out of every 10 trillion stars. We don't even have the vocabulary to describe what God has already spoken into existence. And yet Jesus said, "Why? Even the hairs of your head are all numbered. Fear not. You are of more value than many sparrows." Luke 12:7. If he knows every star and every hair, then there's no way we will ever fall through the cracks. We're not forgotten in the vastness. We're loved in it. We are the reason God formed the earth. We are his purpose, his focus, his treasure. Astronaut James Irwin, one of only 12 men to walk on the moon, once said, "God walking the earth is more important than man walking on the moon." Think about that. A man who walked on another world realized that the greatest wonder of creation wasn't that we could reach the stars. It's that the Creator came down to walk among us. The same God who hung galaxies in the heavens once knelt to wash the feet of his disciples. The same voice that spoke the cosmos into being spoke words of grace and mercy to sinners like us. When his creative work was finished, Scripture says, "And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good." Genesis 1:31. What he prepared for us was good. His intentions for us were good. His desire for us to know him, walk with him, and reflect his image was good. The heavens declare his glory, but the earth reveals his heart. We may not be the center of the universe, but we are the center of the Creator's heart. He knows every star in the sky and every soul reading these words. The heavens declare his glory. May our lives declare his grace. How does it make you feel to know that the God who names every star also knows you by name? Share your thoughts with us in the comments below.